Once upon a time, mankind believed that the earth was the center of the universe. It's been only almost 300 years since we have accepted that earth orbits the sun. Well, if not earth nor the sun, what is the center of the universe? And what is our place in it? If you are scratching your head with these questions, I bet that this video will blow your mind. I'm Shweta from Astron and I'm going to take you on a quick walk to the edge of the universe. So are you ready? Just the way you're curious to know the workings of planets and stars, the people in prehistory were curious too. This led them to discover the wonders of the universe. We have learned many astonishing facts along the way while trying to find our place in this universe. I'm sure that you guys are now wondering how mankind must have thought about the stars back then. Imagine that you're standing on a beach at night. This beach is away from the city and there are no lights at all. It's pretty dark out there. Now you look up and see beautiful starry sky. You will observe some basic things, like when the sun goes under the ground and it gets dark, we start seeing stars in the sky. We stop seeing them when the sun rises again. You will also notice the brightest object in the night sky, the moon. You will see its shape changing every day and understand that it repeats its cycle after 30 days. You will observe that the stars are not fixed in place and that different patterns of the stars are seen on a different time of the year. Congratulations! You have now perfectly imagined how Ptolemy came up with his model. In his model, Earth is at the center, standing still, and all the planets are orbiting it, also the sun and the moon. Have you heard about Aryabhatta? He was a great Indian astronomer and mathematician in 500 AD. In his book Aryabhatiya, he has proposed some astonishing theories about the planets. The 9th verse in Golapada chapter quotes, Anulomagati nauslaha paschatya chalam vilomagam yadvat achalani bhani tadvat sama paschimagani lankayam. This verse means that the earth revolves around itself from west to east. So when did we find about the earth's revolution around the sun? It was Copernicus who first challenged the earth-centered model. But people believing in Copernicus's model were very few. Did you know that Jupiter's 4 moons were discovered by Galileo? At first, he thought that there were just stars near Jupiter. But he continued taking observations with his telescope. He noticed that they were orbiting around it. It was shocking because we used to think that everything revolves around the earth. Well, this was an evidence proving it wrong. Here are the observations he noted on a postcard. Later, he neatly wrote them in a book he published about the research. Can you think of any other formation of the planets? I tell you what, Tycho Brahe had even more complicated model. In his model, Earth is at the center and sun is orbiting around it. All the planets are going around the sun. Tycho's assistant still believed in Copernican model. After Tycho's death, Kepler worked on his data and discovered 3 laws of planetary motion. A book later published by Newton, Principia Mathematica, gives even better explanation of these laws. Although its progress was slow, the heliocentric model eventually replaced the geocentric model. This revolution gave us a whole new perspective about our place in the universe. Okay, but this still does not give all the answers of our questions, does it? We have accepted that the whole universe does not revolve around us. Does it revolve around the sun? All the planets in our solar system orbits the sun. The distance between the sun and the earth is almost 150 million kilometers. What is the bigger scale to measure the distances? Astronomers use astronomical units, short formed as AU. 1 AU is equal to the distance between the sun and the earth. The first 4 planets from the sun are terrestrial planets. The rocky belt which lies in the middle of Mars and Jupiter separates these planets from the remaining gaseous planets. This belt is known as asteroid belt, and it is almost 3 astronomical units away from the Sun. The last planet in our solar system is Neptune. We can observe this ring of rocky icy bodies at the edge of our solar system. These bodies are known as trans-Neptunian objects or as dwarf planets. So, is Pluto a dwarf planet? Yes, Pluto lies in Kuiper belt along with all the trans-Neptunian objects. Pluto's average distance from the Sun is 39.5 astronomical units. The Oort cloud is almost a spherical shaped shell around our solar system. It is a birthplace for comets, those with orbital period of longer than 200 years. The mankind who believed that the Sun was at the center later discovered that our Sun too is not fixed. It is revolving around the center of our galaxy. Well, what is galaxy? Galaxy is made up of gas and dust. It is home for stars revolving around its center. Our Sun is in Milky Way galaxy, and it is revolving around its center with lot more bigger and smaller stars. Our solar system lies far away from the center of our galaxy. The distance between the center of our galaxy and the Sun is approximately 1.6 billion astronomical units. Wow, it's getting hard to measure in astronomical units now. We will now measure the distance in light years. 1 light year is the distance which the light covers in 1 Earth year. This distance is 63,241.1 astronomical units. So the distance between the Sun and the center of our galaxy would be roughly 26,000 light years. The closest galaxy to our Milky Way galaxy is Andromeda. It is about 2.5 million light years away. These both galaxies along with the Triangulum galaxy make a local galaxy group. Such local group of galaxies which are comparatively closer to each other together form the Virgo cluster. Virgo cluster consists of at least 100 local group of galaxies. Galaxy clusters like Virgo cluster together form Laniakea supercluster. The Virgo galaxy cluster is situated in this red spot shown in the image. Networks of superclusters like Laniakea make the entire universe, which we know as cosmic web. So do you feel small yet? What I am about to show you will surely make you feel tiny. As the technologies got advanced, we sent a telescope in space to take pictures of the universe. This Hubble Space Telescope took a picture of a part of the sky as small as the grain of sand, and the result? Wonder. The picture had thousands of galaxies in it. This is the image that we are talking about, known as Hubble Deep Field. Almost everything in this picture is a galaxy containing billions of stars. In this video, we have learned about the mankind's transition from geocentric model to sun-centric model. We have learned that we are yet to discover the center of this universe. We took a step away from our home planet and zoomed out to the edge of the known universe. Even though this trip to the edge of the universe makes us feel tiny, our curiosity and hunger for knowledge doesn't make us small, it makes us vast.